TinyT prepper here, and I'm just showing you some of the remodeling I'm doing here in the garage. There used to be a room that started from that door and come out probably about 8 foot, and you can see up here in the ceiling that's the size of the room. So it's one panel 4x8 and another panel 4x8, so it looks like it was 10 by 8 because it looks like a half a sheet, maybe 11. That's probably more of a half sheet, so about 11 by 12. I'm sorry, 8 by 12 room, maybe just a little bit smaller, but about 8 by 12 room that it tore out here. It was in the garage here, and it was really kind of dirty. The wood had rotten around it here on the outside, so it had carpeting in here that it tore out. You can see it there in the back of my truck, getting ready to haul away. I got kind of rolled up there, be tying that on the back, get rid of it, and just was sweeping up here a little bit. But what I wanted to really show you in this room, not just that I was tearing it out to make more room here in the garage to park things and stuff, is kind of in the way. So, but anyway, besides showing you what I tore out here, there's where I replaced some of the wood and some of the studs that had rotted out on that side. But what I wanted to show you, in there he had a workbench that was all dusty, dirty, and covered. Whoever owned this house before us and had built that room, and we heard from a neighbor that this came from one of the original bars here in Taylor. So what I'm going to do is clean this up and see what's underneath all that dust and grime. I'd cleaned it up a little bit once and could see there's some different things on it, but let me get a rag, clean that up, and I'll come back and I'll show you what that is there. Now you might be looking there at that little piece of, of drywall from one of the rooms we tore out inside the house. Our daughter-in-law went up and left us a little present to announce when we came up here to work that she was expecting. We now have a grandson, so that's been a while back, but we saved that part of the drywall. Just, we couldn't bear to part with it just yet, so eventually that may end up going to the trash, but at least not right now. So if you're wondering what that was in the background, that's what that is. But anyway, let me get a rag and a pail of water and let me clean that up. We'll come back and I'll show you what's on this what was a workbench. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but want to kind of preserve it. It's really nice, solid, heavy. Probably a little bit too much for one person to move, but I did move it. I'll probably be using a dolly or something else for it from now on. But anyway, let me clean it up and we'll come back and I'll show you what we got. Wow, really pretty surface underneath there. As soon as I started wiping that off with a wet rag to clean that dust and dirt off, you can see a lot of the pretty wood that's in here. I did notice on the back when I was moving it, there's a layer of particle board, so I'm not sure how much of that wood goes down through there. It might just be a layer on the back that filled out some of that, but as far as the top and the sides, it looks pretty solid there. But I'll go around and here's some of the inlays that are on there. That looks like I think Marine Corps anchor. Not real sure there. And coming down here, got a key that says public bar, and down around here to the corner, got northeast, west, south on it. And unfortunately, it looks like there's some paint smeared on there. Don't know if that was us. We did keep some painting brushes and stuff in here. Hopefully, we didn't put that on there, but similar to the color we have in the house. But anyway, there's another anchor that's in there. It says Harbor Furniture and inlay letters there. It's got a ship's wheel. And not sure what this is. That's on there too. You see there's some numbering and stuff on it, it looks like. I don't know if these are actual pieces that are covered up with whatever that surface is that they put on there. It looks like a polyurethane maybe. You see in here where they must probably set the glasses along for people drinking. But anyway, a little crack there in the surface that goes down. And there's one here in the corner that goes across. So anyway, that's what it looks like there. Get that polished up, looking nice with some furniture polish. I think this will really stand out. So I'll have to see if I can get that paint off of there and get a little bit more protected than what we had. I had it in that office there, which just had a bunch of junk and boards and different things in there. Like I said, it wasn't very good place. Actually, kind of a health hazard with all the dust. So I was glad to get it cleaned up. But real interesting. This well, I guess you'd call it a countertop, but it ain't a countertop. It came out of a bar and was the top of it. If I find a place to put some cabinets or something, I may put that for top on it for like an office or something like that, or maybe put it in the house for something. But I don't think the wife wants it in the house, so that's why it never ended up in there. So we don't really have a place for it in there unless we add on, which could happen someday. And if that does, then maybe we'll go in the addition. But real neat piece of history here, it looks like, for Taylor. Maybe somebody watching will remember what bar this came from. But anyway, TinyT signing out. Y'all have a good day.